Thanks for your company this morning. A new book all about the royal family is set to shake up Buckingham Palace. Bombshell revelations coming to light this morning ahead of its release.
It's called Endgame. It's out this week. It promises to pull back the curtain on the institution, and there's already plenty of controversy. It's probably no surprise, but royal editor at the Daily Mirror, Russell Myers, joins us now from East Sussex. Russell, good morning. What are the big headlines from this book?
Well, morning, Clint. Morning, Joe. Well, there are some pretty big headlines from this book. And of course, Omid Scobie, friend of the Sussexes, he's the sort of unofficial spokesperson, was one of the co-authors behind the book Finding Freedom. And now we have this new book, Endgame, which, as you said, was supposed to be lifting the lid behind the royal family. Now, to coin a phrase from Harry's memoir, Spare, nobody has been spared in this, because we've got Charles sort of pushing Harry further out of the picture, William suggesting that Harry was brainwashed from therapy, and being quite Machiavellian in the background, sort of being behind them being booted out of their Frogmore cottage home, and Kate as sort of the wicked stepmother once more, not speaking to Meghan, and nobody getting on at all. So poor Sussexes, it seems.
I mean, one of the big headlines, Russell, is of course the allegations of racism that are levelled against two members of the royal family or the royal household. We don't really know who it is, but there's going to be plenty of speculation.
Well, there will be, and I think unwelcome speculation once again for Buckingham Palace, because they would have thought that all this had have been dealt with. If you remember, these allegations were first put forward by Meghan herself, saying that one specific member of the royal family, a senior royal, had made comments about their unborn child's the colour of his skin, about how dark complexion he would have. And, that caused a huge stir at the time, and it led to the late Queen making that unprecedented statement that recollections may vary. And I imagine that they may vary once more, because if it's not one, it's two. Where does it stop here? And I think that there is something from the Sussexes camp that is a bit odd, because they're trying to plot a way back to the family, and I'm not too sure that this is the right way to do it.
Hey, Russ, what about the author, Omid Scobie? Certainly friendly with the Sussexes, it must be said. Are there concerns from the royals that this book will, in fact, paint the family in a negative light?
Well, they're not coming off well, and certainly when you talk about characters, I mean, Charles, I've worked with him for a long time, and I think that when you speak to people close to him, they would say, he loves both his sons dearly. He's bereft that he doesn't see his grandchildren, and the fact that he doesn't have any relationship with his son once more. It's not welcome, but I think that you look at Omid Scobie and you look at sort of the fire and brimstone that he's used before in sort of discussing the Sussexes and the fractiousness with the family. I think perhaps they'll take it with a pinch of salt.
Can't wait. Another page turner, Jane.
Exactly.
Russell Myers in the UK, thanks so much for your time.
Thanks, guys. My pleasure.
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh my goodness, Carl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
that never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?